Good morning, kids. Happy daylight savings time. We have jumped forward an hour. Isn't that wonderful? We're gonna have longer days here in the Midwest and the East. And I love it, even though it's only 22 degrees. But grandkids are en route, should be here in less than an hour. I thought I would take a few minutes to run over to the storage unit and go ahead and pick up some of the sales that I've had. Yesterday was not a bad day at all. I think I ended up with 5 or 6 sales, and I think maybe 5. I think there were 5, and I think that my profit or my my sales are somewhere around 130 bucks for yesterday, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot of money. And I'm sorry if this camera is bumpy. I'm trying a new setup because I'm tired of you looking at my nose, but I'm not sure that this is gonna work. I'll put you back. You can look at my nose a little bit. But in the grand scheme of things, $130 is not much money in a day. But I'm okay with it. You know, like for today, I'm okay with that. I have been consistently selling at about 550 items. I consistently sell 25 to 28 items a week. And it varies a little bit per month, but that's about a good average, 25 to 28 items a week. And while I am working to increase the number of listings that I have, and we've talked about this, maybe getting rid of some of the junk, and, you know, so my listing number will go down and then back up. While I'm working to increase that listing number, I'm really looking at increasing the total price per sale. So it doesn't matter if I stay at selling 25 to 28 items a week, as long as those items are selling for more. It works out to be the same. And eventually, I hope to be at a place where I have improved in both areas. The total cost per item sold, or the total price per item sold, and the number of items that I'm selling per week. I will, you know, I'm working towards that goal. And as you can tell, if you watch me regularly, I can jump around a little bit, and, you know, today is this goal and tomorrow is this goal, and that's it. Consistency is really hard. It's really hard, and it's really, really hard for me. But that's what I'm working toward. That's why I only bought about 4 or 5 items yesterday while I was out thrifting for 5 hours, because I did not, I did not buy anything that I could not make, that I would not sell for less than 20 bucks. And I will continue to try and improve that number. And I may end up buying a pallet of smalls soon. You know, not big furniture and stuff like that. Smaller items that I can sell for $25, $30, $40 a piece. And that is actually a more efficient way, but it is a lot of work. Because if I buy a pallet of, let's say, Target returns or Walmart returns are not my favorite, but then I have to practically go into each item and inspect to make sure it's complete, that it's not broken. You know, it's a lot of work, because there's all that packaging and stuff involved too. But anyway, I digress. I'm not going to complain about that. So I might go ahead and buy a pallet here in the next couple of weeks, and that will be something that I will take you along to do. I was able to find a pallet company that is local to my sister, where they buy truckloads of pallets from either Walmart, Amazon, Target, sometimes Kohl's. They get the pallets in of shelf pulls and store returns, mostly store returns, which, you know, store returns could be broken items or incomplete items or nothing wrong with them at all. But I did find a place local to my sister, so I tend to drive down there, pick up her truck and my cousin so he can drive, go and spend about an hour choosing a pallet, and then typically we buy them for our flea market booth, and we've done okay with our flea market booth, but I may want to buy some for my eBay store. So, ramble. What are we going to do today? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to pick up these items, and I'll show you what sold shortly. The kids and I are going to go to the Center of Science and Industry, COSI, here in downtown Columbus, Ohio, which should be kind of crazy because it's A, Sunday, and B, spring break. But my daughter can go today, and I want her to go with us. So we're going to go do that today. And then there might be some thrifting that occurs this afternoon, since we'll already be downtown. There are a couple of thrift shops down there. So let's just see what happens. I will be back with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so it's the end of the day on Sunday, and I'm going to show you what sold since Saturday afternoon. I sold 8 items for a total of $212.92 with shipping $277.27. So here we go. This is a lot of silverware that I paid just a couple of bucks for. Probably had this listed for about 45 days, and it sold for $39.99 plus $8.50 shipping.
Okay.
This is a Disney pin made by Napier, and this came in a bag of jewelry. I don't really have maybe pennies in it, but it sold for $14.99 plus $2.67 shipping. And then here's this horse measuring stick that I bought a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago or something, and listed a couple of days ago, and I paid $4 for it. And it sold for $29.99 with $7.80 shipping.
Dang, that's good.
And then this is a vintage Sunbeam electric skillet that I paid like $4.99, I think, for this. And even the picture sideways in this listing. I sold it within a couple of days for $31.99 plus $9.85 shipping. This Billaboo child's activity seat. It's kind of a spinning thing, and you can see it had quite a bit of wear. I've got this at the bins, so I probably paid $1 or $2 for it. I got 2 of them, and this sold for $15.99 plus $7.80 shipping.
Nice.
And then I bought this little dog. It's probably 3 inches long, at one of my little favorite thrift stores, and it sold for about I think it was listed for about maybe a week or 10 days. Sold for $9.99. I paid 35 cents for this plus $4.29 shipping, so that's out the door. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago I bought 4 champagne buckets. I've already sold 2. These are the other 2, and I paid $1.91 each for these. They sold for $39.99 plus $8.50 shipping. And then the last item is this Medport Med Collider. It is basically a pill alarm to remind you to take your medication. And it's kind of a cool system. So you can take this alarm with you. You slide your daily pills canister off, attach it to this, and you can just take it with you, and it'll remind you to take your medications. But I just got this a couple of days ago and listed it. I paid $2 for it, and I sold it for $29.99 plus $4.29 shipping. So that's all I have for you today. Remember, the dream works when you do, so keep dreaming and keep working, and I'll see you the next time.